Docks Marine opens 7 days a week from 8 to 5. Sales, rental, service, all in one place. It's at Docks Marine, 5803 Eichard Ridge Road.
Hello and welcome into the WHKY News for Monday, September 2. I'm Ralph Mangum, and I hope your Labor Day weekend has been and continues to be a wonderful one. The WHKY News is on over-the-air TV on channel 14.2, and you can also find us posted online at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. In today's top stories, on Friday, August 30th, Kevin Bean was sworn in as Caldwell County's 33rd sheriff. He was appointed to the position following the retirement of Sheriff Alan Jones. Prior to his appointment, Sheriff Bean served as Chief Deputy, the highest-ranking appointed officer at the Sheriff's Office, and he oversaw the office's daily operations. Since joining the Sheriff's Office in 2003, Sheriff Bean has held every ranking position in the Patrol Division. He is a three-time winner of the department's Officer of the Year award. That was in 2014, 2016, and 2017. Sheriff Bean is a lifelong resident of Caldwell County who was raised in Hudson. He grew up hunting and fishing and is a proponent of the right to keep and bear arms. Sheriff Bean pursued a career in law enforcement when the furniture industry declined in the early 2000s. He worked during the day and put himself through basic law enforcement training at night, later working as a reserve deputy under Sheriff Gary Clark. Congratulations to Sheriff Kevin Bean. With the latest unemployment rates, here now is WHKY's Rob Eastwood.
Unemployment rates increased across much of the Hickory metro area and in most of the state's counties, according to the latest update provided by the North Carolina Department of Commerce Labor and Economic Analysis Division. The report shows the July unemployment numbers. Catawba County's unemployment rate is at 4.2%. That's up from 4.1% in the June report. Alexander County's jobless rate is 4% even, up from 3.9% in June. Burke County has an unemployment rate of 4% even, unchanged from June. The July unemployment rate in Caldwell County is 4.2%. That's up from 4.1% in the last report. The unemployment rate for the Hickory-Lenoir-Morganton Metropolitan Statistical Area, or MSA, is 4.1%, unchanged from the June report. Hickory-Lenoir-Morganton has the sixth lowest unemployment rate among 15 MSAs in the state. North Carolina's unemployment rate is 4.3%. That's up from 4.1% in June. Jobless rates increased in 83 counties, decreased in 3, and remained unchanged in 14. Scotland County has the highest unemployment rate in North Carolina at 7.8%, while Dare County boasts the lowest at 3.2%. Reporting from Alexander County, I'm Rob Eastwood, WHKY News.
Thank you, Rob. Somehow Rob and I remain gainfully employed. Go figure. WHKY's Arianna Mack is joined by the Hickory Fire Department's Terri Byers as they discuss emergency preparedness.
Joining us on our WHKY News, Terri Byers with the Hickory Fire Department to update us for the month of September. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. I hope you are as well.
Of course. And bring us up on preparedness.
Well, September is, September is actually National Preparedness Month. And it's always a great time to be thinking about what you can do for your family to make you safer. And so I brought a lot of things with me. The first thing that we want you to remember for September is that it's National Preparedness Month. And so we've got a lot of goodies here that will hopefully help trigger and remind you of things that you can do to help make your family safer. So first and foremost, disasters do happen. In our area, it typically might be a fire, it could be a tornado, it could be high winds, anything like that. The biggest thing to keep in mind is that a lot of times power might be gone and you might not be able to use it for a while. So here's some things that we want you to keep in mind. Here's what you can do. First, have a bag and a to-go kit. In that to-go kit, you want to have things that you're going to need as a family. Water is always essential, and you need to think about at least 1 gallon of water for every family member in your home. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, don't forget your pets. Food, and the type of food that you want to have is something that you can open up very easily too, or make sure you have a can opener there. Of course, tools are always handy, So make sure that you got your tools available, especially if it's something that you might need that you know of for sure. Another idea to have is a comfort kit. And in that comfort kit, you want to have things like soap and toothpaste and toothbrush, things like that you can help that makes life a lot more tolerable. Of course, with the power going out, especially at night, you might need a flashlight with batteries. And make sure you have extra batteries as well too. It's always a great idea. Another part of it too that you might not think about are medicines. The pharmacies may be closed for some extended time or something. So you want to make sure that you have some backup medicines, extra pair of glasses as well too. And then another thing, in case boo-boos do happen, a first aid kit. This is a small one, this is for my go bag, but a bigger one would be better with more items that you and your family's gonna need. And simply, we don't always think about it, but entertainment. Our entertainment might be watching TV or hearing music, but that might not be an option with the power out as far as in your home. So what can you do to keep the kids busy? Coloring book, and of course you got our little stuffy, because that's going to make us feel happier and safer too. So these are a lot of things that you can do as a family to help prepare and make sure. Have it in a bag or box or something that you can grab it and go as you need to. Pretty cool ideas, I think. So another part of it too to keep in mind is know what your family's plan is, and make sure the whole family knows that. That's a key part right there. And another one that a lot of times people take for granted or that I've got my phone and I've got my numbers in my phone. But you might even want to have a written plan as to what everybody's phone number is in that bag so that you'll have it. In case your phone is not available for whatever reason, you'll have those and those numbers and maybe you can reach that person as well.
And thank you so much, Terry, for the update. And stay tuned to WHKY for more from the Hickory Fire Department each month. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna. It's always a great pleasure to have Terri Byers with us. Arianna, Rob, and I will return with the Monday Crime Report. Rob and Arianna both have news from an Iredell County courtroom as 2 Statesville men have been given prison time for trafficking heroin. I have information on an Asheville woman who was arrested in Mecklenburg County on Catawba County charges. In local sports, Jason has App State's season opener in football as the Mountaineers took on East Tennessee State up in Boone. In Community Focus, Arianna visited the Green Room to discuss the theater's current production of Legally Blonde. Rob also has information on a housing program for disabled North Carolina residents. Low 80s today with some showers in the area. Look for highs in the 70s for the rest of the week. Nighttime lows won't be quite as cool as we initially thought they might be. It looks like we'll stay above 60 until the weekend. We should drop into the 50s Saturday and Sunday nights. The chance of rain this week will range from 25 to nearly 60% depending on the day. A current forecast is always available at WHKY.com. I'm Ralph Mangum. You are watching the WHKY News.